Hello guys, this is Sergio here with Huntington Brass. I got another faucet here to show you guys. This here is our IS IntelliSense faucet. It's a laboratory faucet, yes, but it's a sensor faucet. So you basically move your hand on top, it turns on, move your hand on top, it turns off. It's a very nice, minimal, sleek looking faucet. You guys got to take a look at this because this faucet definitely is something that your customers will be definitely interested in. When you look at this, if you have any questions on it, let me know. But let's take a look at the IS IntelliSense faucet so you learn more about this faucet here. Take a look. All right, so before I open up the box here, this is definitely something you guys got to take a look at. This here is the booklet that the actual faucet comes with. So when you look at it, it does have installation instructions. It does give you care for the faucet, how to use it, how to operate, basically all the ins and outs on that faucet. So recommend definitely reading this. When you're looking at this faucet, make sure that the customer or the installer does go through this book to understand how to operate, how to use the faucet. So the other thing it does have is it does have this battery box here. This battery box is held on by a little Phillips screw right on top. You basically loosen that up, this will come off, and inside of there is where you would get 4 AA batteries. Batteries are not included, but definitely you want to get those 4 batteries in there, and once you put them on, put the box back on, secure that, and that's pretty much it. The top of the actual box here has this little cable here that's going to connect to the bottom of the faucet, and I'll show you guys what that looks like in a second. But then again, this is the box that it comes with. The other thing it does have is it does have this bracket here that basically sits on the bottom of your countertop, and then this will sit on top, and then this will secure or bolt up against the wall here on the bottom of your countertop, so this thing is not dangling up on the bottom of your faucet there. You'll have a little box here where it can sit. It does have a 4-inch deck plate, so if you're looking for a deck plate, definitely know that this comes with it. 4-inch deck plate available. It comes with the box. The other thing it does have is this 2 adapters that can connect to the bottom of the hoses and adapt to it as well. So if you need an adapter, this faucet does have 2 adapters on there. All right, so those are some of the things that the faucet does come with. All right, guys, let's take a look and see what's in here. So the other thing that you do get is you do get an Allen key and an aerator key. So if you need to remove the aerator to flush the line, definitely that comes with it. So here is the faucet. As you can see, it's very modern. The very top of it has a sensor. That's to turn off and on your faucet. Wave your hand, turns on, wave your hand, turns off. Very simple. Aerator is inside here. The handle itself, you do got a handle here that controls temperature, hot and off, but it also turns off. So you turn it this way, it'll turn off. So that's basically the temperature that it will go, so on and off. So you have manual control. You also have the 2 hoses down on the bottom, flexible hose as well. And you got this cable here, this is connected to the faucet. This cable here is going to connect to the cable box that comes in the box as well. So this is a cable box. So what you do is you basically just connect the 2 like so, and that's it. That's how you connect the cable box. One thing to remember on the cable box is you got those 2 lines there. Make sure the 2 lines are the same. So the bottom line here and the top line, they're in the right position. This way your batteries are working, everything's correct. So that's how you connect that. So very simple. You do also have some lock nuts as well, and some actual parts for the lock nuts to secure the faucet onto the countertop. But that's an easy way to install this faucet. It's not that hard. So just take a look at the IntelliSense faucet. Here it is. So this faucet, so you guys just know, like I was telling you, you don't even need to touch it. So what does that mean to you? Basically, it means that your dirty hands, don't have to touch it. you don't have bacteria on it, so you reduce the transfer of bacteria and germs, especially when prepping or cleaning it after using the bathroom. So all you got to do is just wave your handle, turns on, wave your handle, turns off. So that's super clean, easy to use. Water efficiency, definitely. This faucet here runs for 90 seconds. So when you turn on the faucet, if you walk away, it'll run for 90 seconds and then it'll turn off on its own. So just so you know that, it does have that peace of mind that it will turn off on its own if you need that. It's a slick, minimal design, as you can tell. So look for that. If you're looking for some type of faucet that's going to meet that design, this is definitely the faucet for you. And the accessibility of using it, super easy. Anybody can use it. Children, elderly folks, anyone with mobility issues, arthritis, who struggles turning handles or whatnot. This will be the one, because you got basically just your sensor, and that's all you got to do to turn it on and off. So I really like this faucet. Solid brass construction there. If you need that, it's definitely part of that. But again, take a look at the IS IntelliSense faucet by Huntington Brass. It is offered in 3 different colors or finishes. I'm sorry, chrome, as you can see, PVD satin nickel, and then also the matte black. That's the 3 colors that we have. So if you have any more questions or need some help with this faucet, go ahead and let me know. But next time, take a look at this faucet. And if you need to install it or display it in your store, definitely hit me up. We'd love to do that for you, okay? Have a good day. Take care now. Bye-bye.